Nice crowd tonight. Any empty nesters in the crowd tonight? Oh, more than I thought. Great. So a few years ago, I became an empty nester. And it seems like once your kid moves out, your brain turns into sleep mode and you lose all of your patience. I now hate kids. I love my kid. You know, he's 24. He's a good kid. But I've totally run out of patience for kids. I was under the impression that when your kid moves out of the house, you get all these date nights, these romantic date nights with your husband, you know, with cocktails. Inevitably, every time the host seems to sit us next to a family of 8, or a middle school girls volleyball team. So we get the giggles and the booger wrappers and everything flying our way, and it totally ruins our date night. I don't know how my mom did it with 3 kids, 3 girls nonetheless, but she got her revenge. She was pretty embarrassing. She used to send me to, so I grew up in Craig, Colorado, just a couple grocery stores, right? And Kmart. She used to send me into grocery stores to return things. And I'm not talking about closed containers. These are like half gallons of milk. Like if we were hurting for money, I mean, we weren't poor, but not doing great either. So picture this, I'm 8 years old. My mom drives up in her station wagon, 80 station wagon, wood panels on the side. I'm in the way back, because that's where parents put the suckers. And it's so embarrassing because you're always facing someone behind you, you know? So she pulls up to the fire lane. My sister's screaming, my little sister, because she has a raisin stuck up her nose. So she's digging around in her purse, trying to get a bobby pin to get the raisin out. She's like, Heather, get out! Grab the bag in the front. So she gets the raisin dislodged. She's like, take your sister with you. I need a few minutes of peace. So we go into the store. Nancy, the customer service lady, knows me by heart by now. My mom sends me in all the time. I'm the responsible 8-year-old. So there's this heavy bag. I have no clue what I'm returning. So I go up to the customer service desk. I'm like, Nancy, my mom needs to return this. She's like, of course she does. So I'm trying to lift this heavy bag. My sister's being annoying behind me. She pulls it out, and it's a casserole dish, a Pyrex with foil on the top. She sees the receipt. My mom always circles what she needed to return. And it's ground beef. She's like, so you want to return the ground beef? And I nodded. But it's already baked into a casserole. And I just shrugged like I didn't know my mom was crazy. So then she dumps it in the trash behind me. And my little sister, I didn't realize this was happening. She pulls out a box of raisins, a little box of raisins, and starts sticking them up her nose and using it as a BB gun. So she's shooting them out her nose at shoppers walking by. I was actually kind of impressed. Man, she could reload quickly. She was hitting everyone. But my mom, I think she felt bad for that one, because afterwards we drove over to Kmart and she let me put that $5 on my Cabbage Patch Kid on layaway. Is layaway still a thing? I mean, those were the days, especially for poor kids. It was so exciting. You go shopping, you fill your cart, and you pass it off to someone who hangs on to it until you can pay for it. And I got that Cabbage Patch Kid 16 months later. Bernadette May. I'm Heather Porter, that's my time. Thank you.